Well, good morning, Kelly.
Hi, Dan. Meeting Brenda for breakfast?
Well, as a matter of fact, I am. She called and said it was very important.
And you had to drop everything and run right over here, right?
Kelly, have you read a newspaper or watched the news or talked to your boss, Max? I mean, don't you know about Brenda's baby being alive and living with Michael Grand because Gabrielle had switched the babies?
Yes, Dan, I know all about that.
And didn't it occur to you that maybe the reason why Brenda and I were always huddled together was because of the baby?
Oh. Really?
Yeah, we've been working on it for weeks. It's just that we couldn't prove it or get enough people to believe that Garrett Grand was really Stephen Holden McGillis.
Dan, I really feel stupid here. I owe you an apology, don't I?
No, you did get lost in the shuffle a few times. But on the other hand, I tried to tell you.
Dan, I'm sorry. Okay?
So I get a second chance?
Oh, you'll get more than that. You'll get a whole bunch of chances.
All right.
Hi, Kelly. Dan, sorry.
Brenda, hi. Have you heard any news on the baby?
No, unfortunately, but I do have some good news, and it concerns this gentleman right here.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Oh, that feels good. Oh, no, don't stop. Oh, yeah, I love you, too, yeah. Megan, thank God you're here to save me.
Save you from what?
I was having this dream. There was this ravishing redhead who was trying to talk me into being unfaithful to you.
What, you weren't dreaming about me just then?
No.
You told that woman that you loved her.
No, I was kidding, all right? I was kidding. Look, I'm only teasing. I was awake. I knew.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Boy, I can tell you haven't had your coffee. You got no sense of humor.
Oh, yeah? Shut up and kiss me.
No.
So how are you this morning, my darling?
Tired. Oh, sorry.
Why, were you up late?
Yes, I was. I was brainstorming with Larry and Brenda, trying to figure out where Michael might have taken the baby, but we narrowed it down. We got it down to the planet Earth.
Ooh.
What about you? How's it going with you?
Well, actually, I have to talk to you, but I'm afraid you're going to have to put your clothes on first.
Why?
Well, it's just very hard to concentrate on ghosts when you're lying here looking so sexy.
Ooh. Tell you what, why don't you just postpone this talk, and I'll just play the lead in my next dream.
Okay.
Ooh, blonde. Ooh. Did you say ghost?
So your plane to London leaves at 11, does it?
Yes. When they told me last night that our flight was cancelled, I was convinced I could change Mummy's mind to stay. But she won't budge, Gabrielle.
No, she won't. Because I disobeyed her, and you know how she gets when she's been crossed.
I'd like to cross her now and stay, but I don't have any money or a place to live.
What, you're going to stay here so that you can visit me once a week in a state prison?
Don't say that.
It's going to happen, Deborah. And I'm going to be there for some time. Now, when I get out and I start all over again, then you can come back for a visit, all right?
Maybe you can come to London to be with us.
I don't think Mum would want me there.
That's not true. Maybe that's Mummy now.
Come in.
Gabrielle, just wanted to let you know that you'll be formally booked and transferred to the county jail later on this morning.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows,
Well, Brenda, come on, tell me. I can't take this anymore.
Well, Larry's on his way over here to give us the details, but Dr. Anderson has convened the board to reconsider your dismissal from the residency program.
Great. Does that mean they'll let him go back?
Yeah, I think so. Why are you so quiet?
Because they said maybe, Brenda, they might take me back. I guess I just don't have that much faith in them reaching that decision.
What are you talking about? You had certainly enough faith for me when everybody else didn't believe in me, and you mean you can't muster up a little for yourself now?
Yeah, maybe you could say that.
Dan, why?
Because for one thing, I did do something wrong that night. I left the neonatal ICU and took a nurse with me.
Yeah, to go to an emergency, and it is not your fault that there weren't 2 nurses there in the neonatal.
Look, excuse me. I gotta go back to Wrestling and breakfast. Do you guys want anything?
Yeah, I'll just have some coffee.
Okay. Yeah. Juice.
Orange.
Okay.
Brenda, I'm sorry. It's just that I don't trust the politics. Come here. The fact remains that there was a baby switch, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to have to be a scapegoat for that. And since I was the resident in charge that night, I tend to believe that they're going to keep me the scapegoat.
Well, I thought about that, so I sent a message with Larry to Dr. Anderson to give to the board.
Which said what?
Well, why don't you just wait till Larry gets here and tells us how Dr. Anderson handled it, all right?
All right.
Dan, if you're not reinstated in that hospital, I am going to feel guilty about this for the
come on.
rest of my life.
Will you stop that?
All right. All right. I'm not going to have to feel guilty because you're going to be reinstated. And Michael's going to wake up this morning and he's going to say, oh, my God, what am I doing with this baby here? I have got to get to Landview and have that blood test run.
That's right. That could happen.
And then I just have to really hope and pray that when they do find out that it's my child, that he gives my baby back to me.
Brenda, you will get your baby back one way or another. You have to believe that.
Yeah.
So soon.
Too soon, Captain. She's not well enough.
According to her doctor, she is.
Oh, just one more day.
A crime was committed a long time ago, Deborah. This booking is long overdue.
Yes, he's right. And I feel much better. I just have a little soreness in my throat, that's all.
Any change in your story as to who tried to strangle you?
No. It was a prowler, and his face was covered. Now, has WVLE contacted you?
Yes, Herb Callison and I have decided to let you go on the air to plead with Michael to bring back the baby. But that has to be done this morning, Gabrielle, before we move you to the jail. You feel up to that?
Yes.
Okay, and one other thing. Have you discussed this with your lawyer yet?
John is totally against it, but I don't care. I will do whatever it takes to get that baby back to Brenda.
Well, Herb would like you to sign this release. It states that you were read your rights and that you understand that we can use the content of the broadcast as evidence against you.
Well, wait a minute. What is this?
The DA wants to make sure that Gabrielle's lawyer doesn't claim later on that we tricked her into providing us with information voluntarily.
Gabrielle, do you realize this could be used in evidence against you?
It's all right. I know what I'm doing. Clear conscience does that for you.
Now, you've met Officer Hernandez posted outside?
Yes.
Okay, she'll be accompanying you to WVLE. You will be going on the air at 9:30 a.m.
Well, better get myself together then.
I'll see you in court.
All right, Twinkle Toes. Looks like we have to say goodbye again.
No. I've made up my mind. I'm staying here with you. You're going to need a friend. Someone who's on your side.
Now, you just listen to me. I did commit that crime. Now, I may have done it on an impulse and for reasons I felt were good, but that doesn't excuse it. I'm still guilty. Look, in some ways, I'm actually relieved that the truth has come out. Max was right. I've got my life back again, and I'm going to be fine.
What is this about Max? I thought you loved Michael. I'm so confused.
I do, but I did. Max is always going to be a part of my life. He was my first love and the father of my son.
Mommy thinks it's all his fault.
No, it's not. If it weren't for Max, I would be married to Michael now, and we would have taken Brenda's baby to Europe, and that never would have worked.
Did Mommy know about all this before the wedding?
Well, she knew that things weren't right, but she didn't know what the details were.
Then why is she so angry with you for telling the truth?
You'll have to ask her that yourself, Deb. I want you to tell me that you love me and give me a big hug.
Oh, I do love you. I just wish there was some way I could get you out of it.
I'm going to be fine. And you're going to take good care of yourself. And you're going to keep up the ballet because when I get out, I want to hear that you are the world's best ballerina. All right, I'll go. I'll be back as soon as I can. And I do love you. I love you. Now, you be well. Strength, that's what you need. You're going to be on TV in less than an hour. Oh, Michael, what are the magic words to say to you?
Oh, this must be about that movie and that ghost story about Lana Flagg?
No. I know that this is hard for you to believe. But that's not a story. Lana Flagg is a ghost. And she is roaming around that house.
Sure she is. You sure not too warm in this outfit?
What?
Well, I mean, wouldn't you be more comfortable without this blouse on and these slacks and this belt
Max.
and these socks?
No,
No,
listen
I'm
to
serious.
me.
I think you should be comfy while we discuss the fact you're losing your mind.
I'm not.
You're not uncomfortable in these clothes?
No, I am not losing my mind. Max, listen to me. I'm telling you, not only did I see her, but we spoke. We were talking.
You did? Who did the talking? You did the talking? She did the
No,
listening?
she did most of the talking. Actually, she was very angry at me because
She was.
Well, I read the love letters that Randolph Lord sent her. Well, it's okay, because after she found out that I was Randolph Lord's great-great-granddaughter, then she wanted me to help her.
Of course she did. What do you want? She wants you to help bring her back from the dead, or maybe collect an old life insurance policy? What?
Max, she wanted me to move her coffin next to Randolph Lord's. What are you doing?
You know what? After all these years, what you're talking about basically is moving a pile of dust next to another pile of dust.
You don't understand.
You know what I mean?
No. That is not the way she sees it at all. She said that if she didn't get her remains moved next to Randolph's, that her soul would never be able to join Randolph in heaven.
God, I hate when that happens. I think you should talk to Vicky about this. I really do.
You don't believe me, do you? You don't believe me, do you?
No.
Listen to me. I am telling you the truth, Max. I know that this is hard to believe, but I'm telling you, there was this huge crash of thunder, and then Lana was right there, a full-fledged ghost.
If you say so.
No, Max, stop it. Just stop.
Stop talking, you mean, I hope?
No, just stop. Stop messing around with my body and listen to me. Now, I know I didn't believe in ghosts either until I saw her.
Yeah. Well, listen. Please forgive me if I'm skeptical until I see the old lady for myself, or I get to spend 2 minutes with a cattle prod in Marco Dane.
What time is it?
I don't know. It's...
I've got to get to the studio.
No! You what? You come in here, you rip off your clothes, you drive me to insane passion, and then you leave me like so much unused trash.
I rip off my clothes?
Yes.
Excuse me, but I came here to have a serious discussion, and you're the one that started getting all physical about things.
Oh, I did, didn't I? I guess I gotta go too.
That's right. You're the producer of this thing. You got to get in fraternity row.
No, I gotta go to the hospital, check on Gabrielle. They may throw her in jail today.
Well, couldn't happen to a nice person. Yeah, all right. I'm sorry, Max, but aside from the fact that she's Al's mother, I don't exactly feel sorry for her.
I know.
Well, you got to take a shower, don't you?
Yeah.
So let's say that the last person in has to give the other one a soap massage.
Oh, darn. I lose again.
Oh, Deborah, there you are. I was getting so nervous.
Oh, it was so difficult to leave Gabrielle, and I still don't understand why we had to leave her.
Darling, Gabrielle has ruined her life by making some bad choices, and we're certainly not going to stay here and compound the mistake by getting further embroiled.
Don't you love her?
Yes, darling, as much as she'll allow me. But now it's time to concentrate on you again. You know, when we get back to London, I'm going to call Pierre, see if he'll take you in the Mendoran Ballet now. And if not, that ballet comes...
I don't want to concentrate on my career. I've done that for too long. I'm 18 years old. I don't even know my sister.
Oh, God.
I've never been in love. I haven't experienced life. I want more from that, Mommy. And I want to start by helping Gabrielle through this.
Do you know she's going to jail today?
Today?
Yes. After she goes on television and pleads Michael to bring the baby back.
What? Wait a minute. Slow down. You're telling me that Gabrielle is going to go on television and admit her guilt to the whole world?
I guess that's how it will look after she asks Michael to bring the baby back.
I don't believe it. This girl is totally determined to destroy herself.
She says she doesn't feel guilty anymore and she's getting what she deserves. And that's another thing. I don't understand your attitude in all of this. It's like you wanted Gabrielle to continue lying.
What do you think would be preferable? To continue lying or to go to prison for 20 years?
20 years?
20 years. That's entirely possible for kidnapping. And if she goes around confessing left, right, and center, then the authorities are going to have no alternative except to give her the maximum penalty. God. If only she'd married Michael like I wanted her to. At least she would have had the $500,000 from the prenuptial agreement to help her with some appeals.
She says she doesn't want an appeal and that she's ready to be punished.
Obviously.
Oh, well, at least we won't be boarding until Gabrielle has been on television. I want to watch it.
With any luck, it'll be picked up by the BBC. Just in time for our arrival in London. I'm going to see about our reservations. Make sure this plane is actually taking off.
Yeah, it's me.
How did you know we were going to be here?
Well, I called the hotel where you were staying. I asked him if you really checked out. And then he told me that your plane was canceled till this morning.
So you came to say goodbye?
No, I'm not going to say goodbye. I'm here to talk you into staying.
Miss Medina. Linda Ammons, Melinda Kramer's assistant here at WVLE.
Hello, Linda. Oh, this is my closest friend, Officer Hernandez.
Hello. How are you feeling, Gabrielle?
I feel all right. I'm going to be arraigned after this, so this is literally my last hour of freedom.
Oh, until bail, of course. No one has heard from Michael Grant?
No. I want to thank you for giving me the time to make this appeal.
Well, I hope it works. I also hope that stations and networks around the world pick it up for a later broadcast. We can make some nice money from this.
WVLE stands to profit, I presume.
Well, I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't.
So how much time do I have then?
How much time do you want?
I don't know. I don't have a formal speech memorized. I just have a few points I'd like to make.
Well, not more than 3 minutes. And please, don't try to claim innocence or otherwise sway the outcome of your case. You're going on the air to help Brenda McGillis, not yourself.
I perfectly understand, Linda. This was my idea in the first place, wasn't it?
I just want to make sure that we agree on the content of that idea.
There's only one reason I'm here, and that is to bring Michael back with the baby.
Off the record, he's the one who attacked you, isn't he?
On or off? No. Oh. Sorry, no scoop for you either.
This is Sid, our stage manager.
We're going to give you a quick run-through, so if you'll just follow me to the set.
Right over here.
The camera's going to be shooting you head-on, so why don't you just take this center chair here. Is that comfortable?
Yes.
Okay. Gabrielle, excuse me.
I just heard. Look, I think this is a great idea, but are you sure you understand the consequences?
That's right, tomorrow. Anderson doesn't want to waste any more time getting you back on staff.
Wait, Dad, he said that?
Yeah, well, more or less.
God, I just can't believe it. It's happening so fast. Now, Dad, are you sure that he's going to prove it?
He's sure.
Of course I'm sure. Dan, you're a fine doctor. A little rebellious at times, but that's all right. Anderson was very impressed with the way you volunteered at the clinic and the work you've done at Statesville.
Did you tell him what I, wanted you to tell him?
Yes, I did. He said he would take it under consideration.
Wait, what did she say?
Well, Brenda said that she would not sue the hospital for negligence if they reinstated you.
Wait, Dad, come on. That's blackmail.
No, it's not blackmail. And you kind of just hinted at it and everything.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was a sort of last resort kind of deal.
Dad, are you sure that this isn't too unethical for you?
Yes, I am sure. And I'll tell you something else. I wouldn't blame Brenda if she did sue the hospital.
All right, now that just about all of our problems are solved.
Well, yeah, we got one, though. We got to get that boy back to his mama where he belongs.
No, he'll come back. I'm sure of it.
Excuse me. I turned on WVLE, and they said that at 9:30, Gabrielle was going to give a live appeal to Michael Grant to get your baby back.
Well,
You mean to tell me that you actually saw a ghost?
Yes, well, I was a little bit nervous at first, but then we started talking.
You talked to the ghost?
Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and our friendship depends on the answer.
Ooh, I like that. What?
Did you or did you not have anything to do with the appearance of Lana Flagg's ghost last night?
You really did see a ghost, didn't you?
Okay, I guess I did.
Oh, my... This is wild. What are we going to do? Who are we going to call about this?
Marco,
Who are we
please.
going to call? No, we can't do it. Wait. This could be trouble.
No,
Right?
no, she's harmless.
I mean, it's a ghost. You don't know that. You don't know what a ghost is like. I mean, what if she gets upset? She gets angry. Then you don't actually bring her body over to hang out with Randolph. She
No,
could
listen to
become
me.
perturbed, right?
She's not going to hurt me. You should have seen her. She was so pathetic the way she was pleading me last night.
No, but a ghost, you never know what a ghost is going to do. How are they going to react? Maybe we could talk to a psychic about it.
No,
We can't call the police, can we?
Hang on.
Gabrielle Medina is in our studio and will be making a live appeal to Michael Grand concerning the confusion over the baby boy known as Garrick Grand.
I saw the way you caved into your mother, but I also saw some sparks of life there.
Blade, I was taught to respect my parents. Maybe you weren't.
Look, there wasn't a whole lot to respect there, as a matter of fact. But you just can't let her run your whole life. Why do you have to go if you don't want to go?
I don't have any choice. I can't live here by myself. I haven't got any means to support myself.
Well, then you'll get a job. You can stay in my place until you get a place of your own. There you go. Now we solved that problem.
Blade, you act like throwing my fate to the wind is so simple, easy. Since I was 8 years old, my life has been practice, discipline, more practice, more discipline. I don't know how to be carefree.
I know, and I think that's pretty sad, Deborah. I mean, you're 18 and you act like you're 50. You're all set in your ways. You're afraid to change.
That comes with being a ballet dancer.
Don't you think that maybe you could be a dancer and have a life, too, if it weren't for your mother?
Wow, you're really pushing me to rebel.
Damn right I am.
You Americans, you still haven't gotten over the War of Independence.
Look, there's your sister.
Oh, the appeal. Oh, please, excuse me, could you turn this up?
Sure.
I asked WVLE to give me some time so that I could talk to a very dear friend. Someone that I'm not able to reach personally. Michael Grand. I hope that you're watching, Michael, and if you are, you're probably waiting to hear me say that this horrible, sick, cruel joke is over, and that Garrick is your son, and that no one's going to take him away from you. But I'm afraid this never was a joke or a conspiracy. Michael, I have made a full confession to the police. And as you have probably read in the newspapers by now, and you know me well enough that I wouldn't have done that unless what I'm saying is true. It also means that I will be going to prison for a very, very long time. Michael, I'm so sorry that I betrayed you. I know how much you love Garrick and how much this has hurt you. I am solely responsible for your pain, a pain I wanted so much to save you from months ago, when your son died. But now you must go through this. I'm sorry, but you must. Brenda McGillis and the police, they both understand that you believe you did not kidnap her son, that you believe you're protecting your own son. Michael, there will be no arrest or charges against you when you bring Garrick back. Rather, Stephen. Please call Brenda or the police. Tell them that you will return. Tell them that you are going to do what is right for that child.
I don't know why you couldn't have done that months ago, Gabrielle!
The sooner that you do this, the better for everyone concerned, including you. There's something else I would like to say before I stop. I would like to apologize to Brenda. as well as Michael.
Oh, no, here she goes. She's going to milk the audience for sympathy.
You want me to cut her off?
No. It's her funeral, but it's our ratings.
Brenda, there's no way I can give you back the time you've lost with your son. Or take away the pain that you have endured. But I want you to know that never once during this did I feel proud of myself. For I, too, was separated from my son the first few months of his life. And I know the pain, and yet I let you go through it, and believe me, I will never forgive myself, as I know and understand that you will never forgive me. And Max, I want to thank you for your relentless belief in my being able to salvage my soul. And giving me the chance to try.
Very effective.
I don't know.
I'm sure if Michael sees it, that he won't be able to keep denying the truth.
As I was talking, I could just see him with Garrick. The love he has for that boy. What if he wasn't watching? What if he really doesn't ever come back?
So, what'd you think of that performance?
You mean that literally?
Yeah. I think that was all a performance to make everybody feel sorry for her. Of course, Max won't think so. He'll think that she needs to be comforted and that she should be told that she's not half as horrible as she thinks she is.
How can you be jealous of her?
It's not jealousy.
What is it then?
I just think that Max is a little bit too of people.
She's the mother of Max's kid. I mean, he has to think the best of her. He doesn't have a choice, right?
Yes, well, when this baby switching thing started, he told me he hated Gabrielle. Things change.
So what do you think?
I think it's exactly what Michael needs to hear.
But how can he believe anything she says now? That's what I don't understand.
Well, he's a rational man, we hope. If he believes that this is his son, then he's going to want to come back to town to prove it. And if, on the other hand, he doesn't, well, he knows he can't be a fugitive for long.
Mm-hmm. And he has to see his estate, his hotels, and everything else he's left behind.
Right.
There you are.
I'm glad I found you. We have a lead on Michael.
So you've located Michael and Stephen?
Yes.
Where?
There's a small airport about 50 miles from here in Huntsville. Michael was seen boarding a private plane with the baby.
Okay, where are they? Have you found out where they went?
Well, the pilot must have filed a flight plan, right?
Yeah, he sure did. It was a false flight plan. They were supposed to land in Boston. They never did. We don't know where they've landed.
And that's all you know?
We also know that they had enough fuel to fly to Europe or South America.
Oh, great. That's really encouraging news.
Any place in the world.
And Brenda, I have a hunch that he's just flown out of the immediate area and he's probably in a neighboring state. Now listen, I missed Gabrielle's appeal. How was it?
Well, it was fine, but I don't know if Michael can hear it in Timbuktu, Rafe.
Wait a minute. I got an idea. I think I know how we can track him down.
Oh, I don't know.
Man, after just seeing your sister, if I was you, there'd be no way I could leave. I don't know, maybe I got you all wrong, Deb. Maybe you're not only afraid of life, but you're also very selfish. I mean...
Just stop it there. I've had it with your moralizing. When I first met you, you were a fugitive, remember?
Yeah, that's right. But I learn and I change. You know, it wasn't that long ago that I ran out on a friend of mine when they needed me very much. And I'd never do it again. Look, Deborah, I'm telling you, you run out on Gabrielle, you'll never forgive yourself. I guess that's something you just got to learn on your own, right? So, maybe this is goodbye after all. Take care. Give me a call if you ever come back.
So, you had to tell him that we'd be here.
Attention passengers. International
What am I going to do with you, Deborah?
303 non-stop to London is now boarding at gate 10.
That's us.
All passengers
No, Mommy.
with boarding passes
That's
rows
you.
1 through 25
I'm
are
staying
asked to
here.
board at this time.
We'll tape any incoming calls from people claiming to have seen Grand and the baby, and we'll refer them to the police and your lawyer.
I'm going to have to break this up. Time to go, Medina.
Right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I hope we get a quick follow-up on this story. Bye now.
Going with you.
No, you're not. I don't think I could take it. I've managed to keep myself somewhat together, and I don't want that to change.
Officer, may we have a moment? Thanks. How about bail? You can raise it, can't you?
Oh, sure, yes. I have money left over from the sale of my house. I want you to tell Al that I'm going to be just fine and that I send him lots of love.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll tell him you'll be visiting real soon.
Yeah. It looks like my escort is getting impatient.
Hey, Gabrielle. I'm very proud of you.
Thanks. That means so much to me. You know, they're going to take my jewelry away from me when they book me. But I really don't want to hand them this. Could you take care of this for me?
Sure.
Bye.
Bye. You take good care, all right? And I'll see you real soon, probably later today.
There is no time to argue about this now. My nerves are frayed.
So are mine. If only you'd seen Gabrielle on the television. She was spilling her heart. You may be able to leave her now, but I just can't go back to Valley like nothing had happened.
Look, it's going to be the same whether we're here or whether we're not. Isn't that right?
I can't understand you, Mummy. Why was it fine to be here when she was marrying some rich American, and now the minute she's in trouble, we have to leave?
You listen to me. I tried to help her, but she wouldn't let me. She's acting just the same way she used to act when she was a little girl. Whenever she'd get in over her head, I'd try to help her. She'd just shut me out.
Oh, please, Mummy, stay here with me. Together, we can pull her through this. That's what normal families do.
We're not a very normal family.
Oh, if only you'd seen her on the television. She was trying so hard to be brave, but I knew that she was on the brink.
I did see her on the television. You were so busy with your new friend that you didn't even know I was there. My beautiful daughter, on television, confessing her guilt to the world, asking Michael to return the baby. It almost broke my heart.
Oh, Mommy, please.
All right. All right, we'll stay. And I shall try to help Gabrielle once again. But only on one condition. And if you refuse to agree, then I shall refuse to stay.
Yes, what is it? Anything?
You must promise me that you will never, never, under any circumstances, see that boy Blade again.
Fine. Agreed. All right. Back to Lynn.
All I want to know is if you feel good about continuing to shoot this movie in a haunted house.
Yes.
Something could happen. You're aware of that. You could get hurt.
No. She's very friendly.
Okay, we continue on with plan A then. We go with the publicity exactly as we designed it originally, right? We do interviews, we do talk shows, we do actual footage. We'll get actual footage of the We will get footage of moving the coffin next to Randolph's coffin in the
No,
Lord
you don't
burial
understand. I
place
haven't even
over
asked
there.
Vicky about this yet.
You're deciding you saw a ghost is going to be the grooviest thing that ever happened to this movie. Hollywood people are going to call me for distributions rights now. I won't have to worry about the thing. I have to get to the lawyer on that. We're going to be famous. We're going to have all kind of publicity before anybody even hears about this movie. We're happening. It's a groovy thing. We're on top of it now.
I can see what you mean.
I like the idea of a ghost.
I see it too. Marco,
You scheming little slug. You set Megan up right from the start, didn't you? You got some pro to convince her there was really a ghost.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I hope you can see through this cheap piece of glass.
Slug and glass. You're mixing your metaphors, buddy.
Can you just hang on a second here? Max, he did not create the ghost. Lana Flagg actually exists.
Oh, yeah, and what's next? You gonna let him turn her life into a circus? What's next, Marco? Gonna put a ticket booth out in front of the Flag House, charge $7 a head to ride the ghost?
I like the idea. What do you think?
All right, that is enough, really. I mean, if you guys are going to continue this way, I'm leaving.
I'll leave instead. It's all right.
I have work to do anyhow.
I just want you to know, if you don't want to do this movie, you want to get out of the movie, you can get out now. Just let me know.
What? Get out? No. Well, this morning you found this ghost thing all very amusing. Now you come here and you jump all over Marco.
I still say setting the whole thing up, and I think his wanting publicity proves it.
Max, there's something else going on here besides Marco.
I was just next door. Gabrielle made her appeal, and I said goodbye before they took her off to court.
And obviously it got to
Yeah, it got to me.
What's your idea, Larry?
Okay, all right. The baby has a heart murmur, right? So he's going to need a checkup.
Yes, right.
All right, so I will make a list of all the pediatric cardiologists, and if Michael and the child are still in the country, they're going to make a visit to him, right?
Yes, that's right. He's right, Rafe, because Michael does love the baby. He'll give Stephen what he needs.
Can you get to work in that list right away?
Absolutely right away.
Great, thanks. I'll call you.
Okay.
Listen, I want to go with you. I might be able to help. Dan, what do you...
Well, I'm going to stay here a while and talk to Kelly.
Will you do me a favor, please? When you're done, will you go to your room, take a key, lock it up, throw the key away, and stay there?
You mean
don't get any trouble?
Don't like slug Dean Cellar and
got it.
get arrested again.
All right,
You were
don't do
going to
that.
be Dr. Daniel Wallach, resident at Landview Hospital. You believe that, okay?
I will. I'll talk to you two tomorrow.
You got it.
Good luck. Hi there.
Dan, hi. Look, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Brenda.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You want some coffee or something?
Yes, and I want you to keep it coming all day.
What do you mean all day?
Well, if you don't mind, I just thought maybe I'd spend some time with you.
Well, that's nice, considering you're going to turn into this hotshot doctor and I'm never going to see you anymore.
Well, it's true, but I promise you that I will try to see you as much as I
But
can.
you know what? It doesn't really matter anyway. Because I'm going to know where you are and what you're doing. Well, I'm surprised you didn't bring her to the courthouse.
I wanted to, but she said no. Just as well, she should be on her own now. I can't hold her hand every step of the way.
But
what am I supposed to say to Al? You saw him this morning. Twice he asked me when he's going to see his mother again.
it's hard, definitely. It's only going to get worse.
I just wonder how it's going to affect him in the long run. Oh, boy. Just being a parent's got too many responsibilities. You know what I started thinking halfway through the appeal? I'm thinking, what if the babysitter turns this on and Al sees it?
It's quite a performance.
Megan, please, I think you can afford her just the slightest bit of sympathy, can't you?
You know, Max, she scares me. She's done such a sudden turnaround. She starts off being this dragon lady and then turns into this vulnerable little saint overnight. Now, that's very hard for me to believe. Obviously, not very hard for you.
Megan, don't do this. I don't want to get into this again, so... I succeeded in changing the subject.
I don't know, maybe you should try again.
No, later. Later. I have to later. I gotta go back to the restaurant. There's an accountant waiting for me. There was a tax mistake.
Oh, I was hoping that you'd come with me to Vicky's. I wanted to ask her about moving the coffin next to Randolph Lord. What?
No, you're on your own for this one, but I love you anyway.
Yeah, I love you anyway. A lot.
Oh. You changing the subject?
Yes, I'm changing the subject.
Ladies,
Meet your new mate, Gabrielle Medina. Jadita, Marcia, Lorraine.
Hello.
Let's go.
I feel just a little weak. Could I just have a moment?
I said, let's go.
I guess that's my bed over there, isn't it?
Sure, honey, anything you'd like. We've been reading all about you. We thought we'd heard all the stories, but yours is new.
You're the worst one ever.
You know, my daughter's in a foster home while I'm stuck in this hole. I think about her a lot. Kids should be with their moms. But you just jerked that little baby right away from his mom, didn't you? Honey, I hope you fry when you go to court.
Oh, come on.
She's probably got some hotshot lawyer lined up who'll get her off.
Yeah, it's the rotten ones that always get the breaks.
Well, if the law won't punish her, maybe we should.